All right, guys, we're at the dam. Camry, sit down. We're about to rip. Come on now. Okay, sit on your butt. Don't move. We got that live scope. Woo! All right, guys. First time using this reel fishing, the Shimano Tyrannos. We got a Nocturnal Nasty, we got a Preppy Boy rattle, or a Hooker's Terminal tackle. We got one of them Santee Cooper float, or whatever you want to call it, style rig, Carolina rig with the. Then we're gonna use this crappie head. And unfortunately, I think it's supposed to be a full moon tonight, so we'll see. But this sucker, this reel right here, you guys, before I cast it out, I'm gonna show you guys something. This is a 2-speed. You push this in like that for high speed, push that in for low speed, so we can horse in some monsters. I'm gonna take this fishing in Carolinas and see if we can. I want to make sure I'm in high speed. I don't want to be reeling in real slow here. But this is how you put it in free spool, and this is the drag. You put it all the way on for a strike. You put it right here, and you turn it down, and they can run with your line. But it's still got pressure, but no clicker, which I like. And then you push this button in, put it all the way up here, and it's on full throttle. They ain't pulling that out. But all the way down there's free spool. We'll put it right there to cast it. We ain't trying to lob this son of a bitch too far. And we got the world's biggest bird nest. I could see that being a problem, having that much line. I need to get a more fine-tune this reel. Probably practice with it in the yard some, I don't know. I've been practicing a little bit, not really though. I've casted a handful of times. So far I'm not that impressed with the casting, but I'm sure it's not supposed to be casted like I'm doing it. I'm sure it's more of a drop it down, reel up a Goliath grouper kind of reel. Which I've seen another cat fisherman, he's supposed to be doing that. I don't know if I'll get a chance to fish for anything like that when I go to the Carolinas, but I'm damn sure gonna try. I want to go catch me a Goliath grouper on a meat hunter rod. Good job, baby. Okay, good job. Yeah, in just a second, I gotta get this rat nest out. It's such a big spool, you can work on it if you have to though, so ain't that really that big of a deal. And it doesn't have a level wind. Once I get this reel dialed in, it's gonna be pretty sick. I've tore good reels apart just to get the level wind off of them. I say good reels. I've took the level wind off of Abu Garcia. Oh my God, that current has carried my line all the way. Carried my line all the way over there. That's not at all where we wanted our line to be at. All right, we'll give it we got a 6-ounce sinker on there. We're gonna try for another cast, a better cast. Fuck it, we're leaving it. We ain't got time for that shit. We're gonna leave it. He goes to dumping out drag, he'll fix it anyways. We'll fix that shit when we get home. We ain't got time for that. Guys, we just had the weirdest bite ever. Did it get off? Nope. We had a weird bite, but then we hooked up with a fish. It was a really weird bite. He was just barely tapping it. The water is only 42 degrees, but I still expected him to hit it harder than that. And I don't remember what I had on there for. I mean, I know what I had on the bait, piece of crappie, but I don't remember how big it was. Gotta keep him out of that anchor rope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Come on up, buddy. I was just trying to stick a float out there. Let's see how well that would do. Up, 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 up. Come on now. Get in the boat. Alright. That one slacked up on me. Let's get the slack reeled up. I'm hoping for a big one on that one. Big reel, big rod, there's a big fish, right? But shoot, this guy right here made it worth it. Oh, look at that. He's got something on him. Good looking fish. He's cold. He's ready to go back to the water. That first spot we went to is usually a pretty good spot. There's a deep hole there, but last time I was down here and I caught fish here, I didn't do that good down there. And well, actually I went to the bridge. I didn't even make it that far. I'm getting another fish on, guys. This white rod right here. Yeah, he's biting it the same way this one did. Yep, there he goes. Let's see if he's gonna actually commit to it though. That's 2 head pieces. We'll go ahead and throw this one back out there. We're getting some action in this spot. That's good. And then on this blue rod, it's brand new. It's got a pin wrath reel on it. I think I bought it for $13 or $14. It was at one of them liquidation stores in the glass case. I pulled that sucker out and took her home. Had to have it. I think it's $40 regular price. Anyway, it does great for what I'm doing. We need that crappie to come back. We might be switching to all small chunks except for on this big rod because it seems like that's going to be the ticket today, smaller pieces of bait. This dam's been running for 2 or 3 days, they told me. Anyway, I'll get back with you guys if we get another catfish. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, we got one. We got one, guys. Yep, you guys are still on here. Perfect. All right, we got one on a big crappie head on my Tyrannos reel of all reels. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That other spot was so dead, I was like, we're not gonna catch no fish this trip. This is gonna be a bust. I came up here. Now what I'm dreading is I think I only have 3 crappie left. Plus what I got casted out. We need that catfish to bury that other rod that was biting that other head. Is what we need. Yeah, we reeled down on him, we got him. And that's my first catfish on what I'm calling the Preppy Boy catfish rig. With that rattle and the butter and stuff. I've been trying to build confidence with that stuff all winter long, and I haven't caught a catfish with that rattle on there one stinking time. Well, finally it just happened, so maybe I'll quit talking crap about them. We'll give them a couple more tries, but I don't know that it makes a difference because I usually catch catfish regardless, but we're just gonna grab them like that. How about that? That's a female, big catfish, little mouth. Oh, come on now. Let me get that hook out. We're already getting another one on that yellow rod I just casted out. He's just love tapping it. We might have just got busy, folks. That would be sure be cool if we did. All right, nocturnal nasties. I'm gonna have to give you guys some advice. I don't like that hook point. I don't know if it's focused on there or not, but that hook point rolled up. I only caught 1 fish. Well, I can probably still send it home, but I don't like that. We'll see if I send it home or if I miss fish, but I don't like how you can only straighten the tip on hook so many times before it's no good. I don't really care to do that. That's my only complaint so far. That's the first one that's happened to. And it wasn't rolled before I stuck it on there. I would have never stuck it on there. Anyway, here you guys go. I like him. Let's send him back. Go get big, buddy. Matter of fact, go make some babies. We need you We need a whole bunch more, you guys. All right, now let go of my fingers. There he goes, swimming off, little shark. All right, guys, let's do that again. Maybe we'll get another one on here before I ever get this. I caught him, he wasn't that far off the bank. I ain't really learned how to use this reel yet, so I ain't casting it with all that much accuracy. I'm so afraid to backlash this thing. It took forever to spool it up. It's got like 9,000 yards of line on it. Yeah, just like that. That's what I'm talking about right there. Afraid to backlash it. But this is exactly what I did a second ago. I got it out. Yep. That's what we are afraid of. And this is an actual thumb burner. When you cast this son bitch out there, it actually burns your thumb. Pardon my French. I would edit that out, but I don't know how to do that, so it's gonna stay in. Uh-oh. Oh, yep, we got another one. Dang. And that's on that new Penn Wrath. First fish on this reel too. Didn't even get to get you guys off of here yet. Didn't even shut the camera off. I was freelining that one. It's just I'm on a current seam. Stay out of that anchor rope, buddy. This is fun on the spinning gear. Oh my God. That's going home to the frying pan. That ain't even that is a sand bass, and that is a freaking donkey of a sand bass. And guess what? I like eating these guys, and this one's going home. All right, let's see if we can do that again. That was fun. That's a freaking little tank, dude. We might end up actually having to use him for bait. As much as I want to eat that one would be a meal for me. Hell, if I catch another one, shoot, that's fun right there. That's all right. Take that all day. Now let's get back to this reel right here. Oh, you know what? I can turn this drag on and not have to put my thumb on there, and it'll pull that out a lot faster. Like that slack that you see it spooling up, like it comes loose in here. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but a lot of times you can pull a backlash out and it'll tighten on itself. That line will all coil back down if you hold tension on it with your thumb. But this one, the way it's set up, I can use the drag to do that and not have my thumb on it the entire time. Come on now, I do not want to lose any of this line. I'm gonna get a fish on here while I'm doing all this crap, and it's gonna be a nightmare. Let's see if we can get another fish on here before I shut this camera down. I'll tell you what we're about to do. We're about to get that other catfish rod rigged up. We're about to be fishing 7 catfish rods. They're biting this good. I know most people would be like, oh, they're biting good. You don't need that many rods out. I'm thinking, they're biting this good. I want to catch that many more fish. I don't want to mess with it at all if they're not biting. All right, let's get that little piece of crappie out there again, right on that current seam. That sand bass was probably running bait up this current. There's a, I don't know how to explain it. On that side, the current's swifter. This river up here, it kicks around, and then when it comes around that bend, it kicks harder on that side. Not as hard on this side. But that little white bass, he hit that sucker. We're in Oklahoma, so I'm gonna call him sand bass. That sand bass hit that sucker, and you guys saw it. He was pulling out drag, hell. Yeah, you can't beat that. All right, let's I'll show you guys what I had going on here before I was rudely interrupted 3 times in a row. I was getting this float rig ready. What the hell? Anyway, I was getting this float rig ready. My plan is I'm gonna let this one float out between this rod and this rod And I'm just gonna let it float out in between these, amongst these 3 rods. This big float. I can't really see that big meat hunter rod just because that way that sun's in the, it's right in my eyes. You guys don't be shy down there. I know there's more catfish down there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's get us out of one of these little rubber beads. I am so thankful it's almost dam season. I don't mind the winter, but they didn't run the dam all winter long, so this winter was horrible for me. I didn't care for it one bit. My supervisors at work were probably happy because I don't really show up to work when they're running water at the dam. I kind of go on a hiatus for about, well, I show up to work. I still do work, but I just not as much or as long. Or if I look at my phone and it says the dam's going, I'm subject to leave without warning. Oh crap, oh crap, we got one. We got a good one. We got a good one. Oh, that's a good fish, guys. Oh no, did he come off? He freaking came off. Golly, that was a good fish. I wasn't turning that fish. What the heck happened? Strike 2, Nocturnal Nation. I don't know. You know, I'm pretty picky. I'm about to put some gamakatsus on all these rods. I can't be having that.
Daddy,
what, baby?
here you go. I got your hook.
All right, thank you, sweetheart.
It's a pink one.
Okay.
Want it?
Okay, chill out, Michael.
Oh.
Let's inspect these hooks before I go talking crap. They both appear to have good points, but look at this hook and look at this hook. He was on his way to straightening that hook. He was on his way to straightening that hook.
No.
All right, at least the point didn't roll. That would have pissed me off worse than the hook straightening out, because you can't really bitch about. Hey, would you sit down here for a minute? Thank you, baby.
No.
No. Anyway, you can't really be that pissed off about it if it's your fault, and I kind of expected that using light gauge wire hooks. I expected some straightening to happen, but I'm just glad that the point didn't roll like it did on that other one, because that would have made me mad. Hey, baby, I need you to get out of that for me. All right, I guess I should get that pole caster back out before I continue messing with this. I know there are big fish on the move. All right, we're gonna give you another try, Nocturnal Nasty. I'm gonna throw that out. I'm using what I'm coining as the low rig. Got 2 hooks on bottom, and I like to give them options. If you're a cat fisherman and you go enough, you know sometimes they want one cut of meat over the other. It's just the way it is sometimes. So what I'm doing on here is like a headpiece and a body chunk. If I had shad, I'd be doing a headpiece of each, and that's what they would be getting on any given day. Or perch or white bass. I'm not ready to cut into that white bass unless I get that desperate for bait. So I really want to. Yep, baby. All right, maybe that catfish will come back. And you know what? He had that rod pinned over. Yep. He had that rod pinned over. There's a good chance that was a giant gar and not even a catfish, but I really don't see that being in 42 degrees of water. I don't know that much about gar, but I think they're kind of like flatheads. I think they're kind of like flatheads in the sense that they're really predominantly eating the warmer. You catch more of them when the water's above 55 degrees. Hey baby, no, I don't want you opening those. Those are my beads. Here, play with them rattles.
I can't open these. play with.
Well, let me rig up my catfish pole and I'll fix it for you, okay?
Yes, I can play with them.
Okay.
With yellow. I want to play with them. I know.
Camry, can you say we're on a hot bite?
Find one. I find one. Daddy, find one. I got one.
All right, we'll get back with you guys when we get another fish. All right, guys. I think I got a good hook set on him. We're gonna have to nurse him in though. I don't know if it's a gar, catfish, but whatever it was, if you guys remember, I was talking in that last clip, he started straightening my hook out. I think he came back. He started doubling my rod over exactly the same. That sucker was hungry, whatever he is, because he wants it. He got it now. I don't want to straighten that hook out though. We're gonna have to nurse him. I don't know, I'm gonna have to find some Nocturnal Nation. If you make some thicker horse, I know you make the dark horse hooks. I've got some of them too, but if you make some thicker gauge hooks that are 7 or 8/0, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, sent me some. I'll put them to the test, but I'll also put your ass on blast if they ain't no good. Hell, I better keep paying for my shit because I ain't very nice. Not a very nice person. I like to just have nice stuff. I don't want to lose fish. This fish is of the caliber to straighten the hook out too, so. Oh yeah. I wish that camera was going when he took that rod over. Well, I guess it was the first time. This rod's been getting a bite. Oh, let me keep him out of that motor. Let's see, we got about a 15 pounder, 20 pounder maybe. All right, now what do we gotta do here? This line is wrapped around this line. We'll organize these rods real quick, guys. I'm still surprised that neither one of these two has been hit again. Or especially this one, it ain't been hit once in the first place. There's an anchor rope down there. I don't want him to get in it. I still don't want him to. Oh, he's trying to get in it too. You little bastard. You little big bastard. Oh, that's another female. Oh. Yep, she gonna bite me too. Nope. All right, guys. What do you think about that? Pig. Oklahoma, late winter pig. What a freaking hog. I'm putting him in the live well. I'm gonna get off this camera. I'm gonna take some pictures with him and I'll get back with you guys on the release, all right? But yeah. I think there's a tape measure on him by boat too. We'll get a measurement on him too. Get my rods casted back out and I'll get back with you guys.